Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA video, we need to talk about some interesting expanded and enhanced leaks that have actually come out the other day. We talked about this in my video earlier where we discussed some GTA 6 leaks that some look like they could be real, others were actually debunked, and we know a little bit more of the details surrounding the expanded and enhanced version of Grand Theft Auto 5. We know it's going to be coming now on November 11th to Xbox Series X and S and PlayStation 5. It's going to have new features and more. It's going to have stuff for Grand Theft Auto Online, including honoring the 20th anniversary of Grand Theft Auto 3, fun surprises, standalone version of Grand Theft Auto Online. But we still don't know the specifics of the improvements that are going to be made. What is going to separate this version from the current version? Well, the leak that came out a couple of days ago actually outlines some of that, and we'll be discussing all of that and more in this video today. So this is the post right here. Let's just go ahead and dive into it. So it came out on Reddit from a user RSRSRS2023 on Thursday, May 27th, 2021, saying expanded and enhanced has been completely redeveloped on the Rage engine. Campaign and systems have been redesigned to support VR, improved vehicle damage, improved vehicle physics, Euphoria overhaul for better ragdolls. Grand Theft Auto Online is going to receive 4 more large updates before the GTA 6 marketing campaign begins. Improved and redesigned AI and pathfinding for pedestrians, enemies, and traffic. Traffic and pedestrian density increased. All online content coming to single player, mostly cars, planes, weapons, etc. None of the business elements. Over 100 new licensed radio tracks, new stranger missions, and then he has more info on GTA 6 if anyone's interested. So let's go ahead and just dive into this right now, starting from the top points all the way down to the bottoms. Expanded and enhanced will have the completely redeveloped Rage engine. And so what I think this means, if this is true, is it's going to be using either the same or a slightly updated version of the same engine we see in Red Dead Redemption 2, which obviously feels a lot different than the one we saw in GTA 5. Naturally, because it's on a newer system, it's been developed for a newer system, and Rockstar has just been able to tweak and improve it. So if you like the way Red Dead Redemption 2 feels, you're probably going to love the way expanded and enhanced GTA 5 feels, if that indeed is true. And Rage stands for the Rockstar games, and it's their own engine, basically, that they end up using. The next one I'm not all that excited about. Campaign and systems have been designed to support VR. I'm not totally into VR. I know some people absolutely love it, but I feel like it's a small part of the Grand Theft Auto population, so I really don't believe that this is something Rockstar would focus on all that much, so I'm a little bit suspect about this, but who knows? GTA and VR could be fun. The next two I'm going to talk about together, improved vehicle damage and improved vehicle physics. I'm assuming this is going to be like when your car hits a tree or another car, what the damage looks like. And Grand Theft Auto 5's vehicle damage and physics are probably the best in the world. So the fact that these could even be improved on is pretty impressive, and it'll be interesting to see what those changes look like. That's something you might actually have to dive into the files to see how a vehicle bends and breaks and damages, or what the doors look like when they're opening, or if a window gets smashed in, how that changes. I'm assuming that's what they mean by vehicle damage and physics. The Euphoria overall for better ragdolls, this obviously would be when you get punched or shot or an explosion goes off near you and you fall to the ground or you get blown away. That's going to look a little bit more realistic. That was already improved in Red Dead Redemption 2, so I wonder if that's just building off of that. This next part is interesting. GTA Online receiving 4 large updates before we even get into GTA 6. So at this point, we're getting 2 large DLCs a year, and I wonder if that includes the summer 2021 update that's roughly been announced so far in the same Newswire post. So I don't want to dive too much into the GTA 6 speculation there. But if we're getting 4 large updates, 2 a year, it's really going to be probably towards the end of 2022 before hearing about GTA 6. But still, 4 large updates, that's awesome. I'm assuming summer 2021, winter 2021, summer 2022, and winter 2022 as well. So if that's true, lots of new content on the way. Improved and redesigned AI and pathfinding for pedestrians, enemies, and traffic. That is nice because the traffic in this game seems to like always be against you. Same with the pedestrians and enemies. They do some wacky stuff. So improving that, getting it sort of on the same level as what we see Red Dead Redemption 2, that would be pretty fantastic. So that would really be nice to see right there. I guess that kind of builds off of traffic and pedestrian density increased as well, which basically means you're going to see more cars in the street. You're going to see a different variety. Same with pedestrians. You're going to see more of them. You're going to see a different variety. Just really making the game feel more realistic, as if it couldn't feel any more realistic as well. This is a really cool one. All online content coming to single player, so things like cars, planes, weapons, clothing, etc. They did this when they moved GTA 5 from the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360 to the PS4 and Xbox One. A lot of like the DLC cars you saw now spawned as single-player cars that you could own in there. So that was obviously really cool. And it's been a minute, and we have received a ton of new online content, so I'd love to see that in single-player. Obviously, you wouldn't have like the business stuff because that's all for the multiplayer characters, but the new like tangible content, that would be pretty cool. There's going to be over 100 new licensed radio tracks. I wonder if this aligns with Rockstar's new record company that they founded, Circo Loco Records, and how they're just easily able to add new songs because they won't have to, buy licensing from other publishers and media recording companies. So wouldn't be shocked to see that because that kind of goes hand in hand. A new radio station would not be surprising in the slightest either. I love this one, new Stranger missions. That sounds incredibly exciting. Now, we actually heard from Rockstar Games insider Tez Funds 2 on this and how this could actually work, with him saying, not related to the next update, but remember when Michael and Franklin's voice actors asked Rockstar to hit them up to cast them as online mission givers? Well, if the expanded and enhanced edition features new Stranger missions or something like that, then they might need the voiceovers back, which would be perfect timing to cast them for some online content too. So new Stranger missions would be incredibly fun. Those are my favorite part of Red Dead Redemption 2. They're some of my favorite parts of Grand Theft Auto 5 and the campaign. So I'd love to see them back in some way, shape, or form. And then if you could get Franklin and Michael back in Grand Theft Auto Online, that would be even cooler. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see if this does turn out to be real or not. And then the last one, again, he just talks about if anyone wants GTA 6 information. Well, duh, everyone wants GTA 6 information. But a lot of interesting features there. I really hope this turns out to be real. And I hope we get some official information soon from Rockstar. I'd like to get to sort of the bottom of some of this stuff. I would love to see the new Rage engine. The 4 new large updates for GTA Online sounds awesome. The new Stranger missions. Those are probably like the top 3 things I am excited about there. But it also looks like there's a lot to get excited about here for every individual person and each type of player, whether they enjoy single player, multiplayer, whether they enjoy the graphics or the content. And so I would love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. What do you think about this leaked info for the expanded and enhanced version of GTA 5 and then standalone Grand Theft Auto Online? Let me know what you guys are thinking in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.